You are listening to the Ranges Podcast.
Flew to Chicago from Bozeman. Got to Chicago, ran through the Chicago airport, got a Chicago hot dog. Jammed that in our mouths.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Yeah, that salted cucumber
the cucumber
relish, man.
Yeah.
That's something I'll never forget.
Then hopped on the plane to go to Brussels, and then things started to go wrong. Everything was going great. And then nice storm rolled in, and we were...
Big storm rolled in. We're on the tarmac.
Yeah, stuck on the tarmac for an hour and a half. And so I'm just looking at the schedule. It's like, okay, now we're going to be an hour to an hour and a half late. We're supposed to land in Brussels at 9 a.m., pick up the van from tour support, who we always rent from. Vincent was going to be there with the van at 10. Supposed to land, get that all taken care of, and off we go. And now we're an hour and a half late. And I'm thinking, oh, crap, how am I going to fix this problem? Because I'm going to communicate with everybody. Because Sean is flying from Salt Lake to New York to Brussels, and he's already in the air. And so I'm trying to text him using what
Plane
little
Wi-Fi.
Well, when we were on the tarmac, I was trying to use cell
right.
service, but it was, I don't know if planes like kind of block that now.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't get it to go through, and so I'm just waiting. Finally get in the air and just racking my brain the whole flight, just how to make this work. And finally was able to get messages through using the plane Wi-Fi to Vincent saying, we're going to be late. Sean's landing in time. He will pick the van up from you, without even confirming with Sean that was what was going to happen. Just like, Sean's going to have to pull through for me here.
Not only get the van, but then you thought, well, you might want to go get Tim and Tom.
Right.
Because we're going to be really late.
Right. They're 30 minutes away, and we just want to get there and handle the things that we needed to handle to get ready. So send Sean messages, and I think when he landed, he finally got the messages, and it's like, yeah, I can do that because he's the best ever with that kind of stuff. And took care of it, got the van, and went and got Tim and Tom. We land, and then the whole debacle with the carnets start, which I still don't really know what a carnet is, other than it's some type of
it's a bad
passport for not like physical sellable goods, but for our gear, essentially, because we're going into the UK now, and then because of Brexit, UK is not part of the EU. We're going into the UK, and we're playing shows, and we're making money, so therefore it's taxable. And so we have to show the governments, here's all the gear we have, and we're taking over and pay for it, essentially. So from the get-go, I thought I could do all of that. Turns out I can't. I can only do the US stuff, so I could do my guitar pedals, my guitar, our in-ear rack, and then all the gear we're renting in Belgium is the drum kit. And then Tim and Tom have guitar heads that they were gracious enough to let me borrow one, and cabs. And so I can't do a carnet from Belgium for Belgian gear. So Tim has to do it, and he was awesome. He just took care of it, which was the coolest thing ever. Got it done. So he had a carnet, I had a carnet. We land in Belgium. We get our gear. We go to get out of the airport. We have to stop at the customs office and have them sign and stamp the carnet. And I don't know what I'm doing because this is the first time I've ever done one. Get it signed, stamped. Okay, good to go. We're on to the next thing, I think.
Well, you got a couple of Juplers out of a vending machine, so
yeah,
at least we had some Belgian beer immediately.
First thing, beer in a vending machine.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd test out my card to make sure I wasn't going to get fraud notifications. Just test it out on a couple beers.
Yeah. So we took care of that.
Yeah.
It was important.
So yeah, we get out of the airport. Sean, Tim, Tom meet us, and we're good to go.
We left the airport and got a quick tour of Dunk Pressing to see where the records are made, check out their new facility, and then on to Dunk HQ to practice.
Yep. And so we get there, and Luke and the whole team is there. Joris is there, and let us use Dunk Studios to set up and play through a set, because we haven't played the full band for 2 years.
Right.
So,
but
and Tim and we never played with Tim.
We never
Tom.
played our songs.
I've
with
never
those
played
guys.
through Tom's amp, so I'm trying to figure out his amp, and you're setting up a kit you're unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
Just the challenges of that, you always forget.
I mean, I didn't know that I was supposed to put the badge facing out on the rack, Tom.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim. I'm so sorry that I upset you with that. I just figured if it was on the stand, it was okay, but
Right.
the badge has to be facing
It's
the
show
audience.
business, Mark.
Well, now I know. It's taken me a while to figure this whole thing out.
It was the first time having just only sat in on band practice or heard the album, was the first time hearing
Right.
these new songs live
Live.
with bass
Right.
and 2 guitars, and it
Yeah.
was incredible. I was
Yeah.
super impressed.
Yeah, and we played horribly 2 times in a row. Like it's just like
For
it
the
was
run
like-
through?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was awful. And Tim and Tom, they're trying to figure it out and remember parts, and I can't imagine the nerves and anxieties they're
My
feeling.
God.
Like you don't want to like let us down, But I don't know, the way they handled it really well, and it was one of those things where it's going to be what it's going to be. I mean,
Yeah.
Here we are. Let's just do it and have fun with it. So we got through the set a couple times and comfortable enough, and then pack up. And we had rented a Airbnb that's on the coast of the North Sea in Bray Dunes, France. So we hop in the van and we make our way northwest, I guess.
We were not able to get the wine and cheese.
No, we wanted wine.
That
and
was in the
cheese.
Trip It app.
It was.
Oh,
in the
right.
Trip
Yeah,
It
we're
app,
going to have
yeah.
a fancy band dinner, but
Yeah.
we left Dunk
You know,
HQ
because
late.
when you're in France, wine and cheese is.
Yeah.
But it was a Sunday, so nothing was open and nobody trusts the French to do anything. That would make it easier
Yeah.
for our thing. So we just got some gas station charcuterie,
Right.
which is nothing to scoff at.
No,
It's like it's not.
It was high end stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's off season too for like tourism, and the Bray Dunes area is like totally a tourist area. So everything was shut down there too. I wasn't hungry after the charcuterie board in a plastic container that I ate on the way there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, it wasn't really the communal
No.
coming together and cheersing and let's, we're on this
Right.
on this
And-
mission now.
let's not forget we had spent all day on the airplane, so we're jet lagged and like we hadn't slept.
So yeah, getting to Bray Dunes, we were specifically requested by our boy TJ to do a cold plunge in the North Sea,
Right.
which we got there with just the last shred of daylight.
Yeah.
So told Mark, like, we're going in.
This was the
Now-
Baywatch
Yeah.
moment where
And
you
just
guys
Baywatch run out across the longest beach.
The longest
is like
beach.
there's like a whole football field you had to run to
I
get
think there were
to
2
the
football
water.
fields
Yeah.
Easily.
with like
Sandbars.
like what do you call those areas where the water tide
pools.
Yeah, so you got to cross.
Yeah.
Great song by Rush
That.
about them.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Natural
a couple,
science.
couple football fields. So we run out there into the sunset and take our cold plunge
Right.
in was it 54 degrees?
Well, according to the internet,
We researched it. It's good. Yeah, so it's advised that you don't go in there unless you have a hardened body,
Right.
unless you're a hardened person.
Which is all debatable.
Pretty heckin' hard. And so we did the cold plunge, and that I think reset a little bit of jet lag.
You guys
And then-
looked pretty happy. It was a
Yeah,
good
it was
moment.
great.
It's a good moment for you guys.
Got it captured adequately to show the folks back home.
Yep.
We're all very impressed. Looks very exotic.
but it was real. We were really in it.
It was a real when in Rome moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really proud of you guys.
And then we found some awful pizza.
Yeah.
Was the only thing open.
Yeah, then it was time to sleep, and it was horrible sleeping.
Oh,
You
the
struggled, I
No
struggled.
sleep.
Because I slept on the couch in the main level where the bathroom was, and like every hour, somebody's got to get up and take a pee.
worst. Yeah.
And so the
I
creaky
crawled.
stairs of an old French building. Cool place. Great view.
Awesome.
But,
Awesome location.
No, I
yeah.
crawled up and down those stairs at least 8 times.
Yeah. No, I know. I counted them.
At least.
Yeah.
I'm always set off. The first day is always wrong. I guess my bladder just doesn't know where the fuck we are and says, we're not empty. We're not empty. We're
Yeah.
not empty. And now I want you to think about it. Think about me, your bladder, over and over again.
Yeah.
And like you didn't get rid of everything. So you got to go back down.
Mhm.
And I think around 6 a.m. is when I looked at you and I probably was about to cry and say, I don't think I'm ever going to sleep ever again.
Well, you were also up. You were also up trying to find the hockey game on French ESPN that doesn't exist. And you hear it on your phone, and then Sean gets it on video, but then we're keeping it secret from you. But then
And that was that. That was day one.
that was day one.
If you've enjoyed this podcast, subscribe to the Ranges Patreon to hear more episodes.